Sounds like they're doing some cutting of trees. So we're gonna stay on the road to make good time because we want to try to hit the observatory today. I'm warming up already. So I'm gonna stop and take off this jacket. Somebody else is getting hot too. Taking off the arm sleeves. Angry bird. Hi.
Hi.
No. There was a little bit of mist when we parked, but now it's fine. It's overcast. Nice temperature to hike in. Breathe in that fresh air. Thoughtful to have benches along the way. I saw a sign back there. It said the trees were planted in this tract in 1993. That's 1 year before I came to Taiwan. I'm wearing the Palladiums, the X-Tech with the Michelin soles. I like these. Check out the video here. And they're waterproof. I like the rock field here. I can hear the water flowing through that pipe there. Can you? Here's our destination for where we will eat. My wife has not had her breakfast yet. It's tea egg time. Yeah, this is towards the observatory. 850街, does that mean steps?
对，57街。
Oh, we just talked to a nice woman down there who told us we could make it within a half hour to the top. So last time we did the bird trail, which is this one. We came out here, went down that way, but this time we're gonna go up to the observatory, hopefully. That bird is right there. It's getting a little late, so we're just gonna continue on the登山步道until we get to the service road and then walk down. So save the observatory for another day. But this is the highest we've been. We got 1,382 feet so far of ascent. Almost 2 hours in. It's 5 o'clock. It's raining. We have an umbrella. We just took a rest. There's the sky bridge. We've done that before. And we hear other humans. There they are, humans. Okay, watermelon Red Bull is going in the proper place. Thank you, my dear. Okay, street lights are on now. There's part of the sky bridge up there. Those smell really good. You can get really close. Your tail feathers. Yeah. Oh, these are slippery. In every one of my videos, I like to get a nice car. Doing some nice renovations on this. That's a Malayan heron. I didn't know they would be up this high. Coming up on 3.5 hours and 6 miles. That will be a 10K, and there is our destination. That's where we're gonna have our buffet. This video is not sponsored by Green Red Bull. That's a heavy load of laundry. All right, let's check the plants. This channel started off as a gardening channel, so if lingering subscribers, this is what I got now. Those are daikon. You'll see some more daikon later, and there are some pineapples outside, which I won't show you. Okay, I'll show you. And there's one there, and one over here. They get a nice, beautiful red flower in the middle, and then it turns into a pineapple. Did you guys watch our massage chair review? There's some more flowers outside our window of our bedroom. Ooh, a Bentley. Yes, my local park has been cut. Really appreciate that they are maintaining this park in my neighborhood. Check on the sound barrier. I don't know if I mentioned this before in my videos, but my wife's grandfather actually owned some land around here as a farmer, but you know, it was split up amongst many kids, so but now it's all houses over there, and that is a train. No, that is probably a 15-story building that's gonna go up and block my view of the mountain. Maybe my house is on the other side of that, so looking this way, that monstrosity is gonna be looking out my sun for my plants. Here's my side of that big building. I think they're up to the 6th floor so far. Check out that crane. I always hate walking underneath there. They always make it look so nice in a picture with no houses around. Where's my house? My house would be right there if this were real. Got banana trees right next door. Oh, there's some bananas right there. A bag of bananas. Got a little motivation today from going down the rabbit hole and watching videos about Harvey Lewis. He's in his mid-40s and he won Badwater this year. And he's a teacher, you know, just like me, master's runner. So kudos to him. If you don't know who Harvey Lewis is, check him out. He's won all kinds of races, big, super distance ultras, super ultras, like over 300-mile stuff, you know, multi-day. So very inspirational. Just felt like getting outside after seeing that. I'm not running as much. I'm doing a lot more walking, but I will run home. I got to still tap out a few miles, get the turnover. So this video today is just like taking video of whatever I find interesting. You'd think after 2 years we'd be done with this COVID stuff. We're not in lockdown right now, but we just had to go back online with our cram schools, English language centers. Today is Saturday, and later on I have a bunch of classes online, which I don't mind. It's just, it's time consuming to kind of switch gears and you know, get on track with going back again. This is the second time to online education. We might do like a hybrid. Sorry, the channel is supposed to be about running and hiking. You know, it's an aspect of my life, so life in Taiwan, right? So on our island of 23 million people here, the government is now saying that they expect, and I don't know the timeline, but they expect like 4 million cases. So with schools, they've increased the threshold of when the school will close. But what's happening is that if there are kids who have COVID within a class that's in a school, they send the class home and they do online, but the rest of the school continues. With us, we have a language school where we have students coming from multiple schools all over the city, even in Taichung, who come to our school. If anybody is in a class where there's COVID, they have to stay home. So we're gonna have to record all our classes. The rest can come in person. That's the plan for, you know, like maybe next week. But right now it's like 95% online until we hear more from the government. Try to build a purpose into my walk or run. Today is a weed pulling session. I'm going over to one of our language schools, and in the back we have a little grass, which is doing nicely, I would say. Looks better at night when the clovers fold up. But I'm constantly having to pull weeds. And I have some daikon in there. I got to check out the daikon. We're on the 3rd floor, and there's another cram school on the 1st and 2nd. And so I often cannot get back to tend to that garden because there's science or math classes in a classroom that's my access to the back. Land Rover. I like taking these side streets, much less traffic on here. I am planning to do another video on the Haozai, specifically related to gated communities like that one right there. Coming up soon. Lovely sidewalks around schools here. There was some beautiful plum trees with flowering, but that only lasts like 2 weeks. A lot of petals on the dried petals on the sidewalk. Petals, actually, I don't think so. It's almost like a chafing. Is it like a seed? I'm not sure. Kind of reminds me like of snow. Anyway, I've been talking about my language schools. Maybe I mentioned them in this channel. Check out Leader Schools. Very tiny channel on YouTube. On that channel, I interview some of the current, well, there's past teachers going back maybe 15 years. And I kind of highlight some of the things that I do with one class in particular, my youngest students class. Some of my classes are just stand and deliver, right? And there is some interaction with high school students, which I love. They're more fluent, so you can talk to them more. But I don't have any special, really fun activities. There's some, but nothing I would put on the channel. But with the kids, you can really have fun, get out of the seats, So if you'd like, take a look. That's all daikon there. That's Asian radish or daikon. I like it to get a little bigger than that. I'm doing like a permaculture thing here, where I'm just pulling the big weeds out. And I kind of hide the weeds under this bush. This stuff smells so good. I wish you could smell it. That is a fig tree. Always comparing with the neighbor there. So we got a good air day today, guys. Check out the mountains. There's a guy on the roof over there, right in the middle of your screen. Looks nice over there, but that's not Jade. Jade is way over this side. If we look directly above this water tank, Jade would be right there. Here's where we barbecue once a year. Those solar panels right there are for the school across the street, the public school. Oh, we got some mountains in this direction too. Cool. Let's use the peak finder again. Dashuishan is over in that direction. Amongst a lot of peaks. So beautiful. It's not usually like this, guys. This is a really nice, good air day today. So up on the roof, I ran into the neighbor and she told me she wanted to give me something. So we met on the first floor, the carport, and she gave me this. Yulanhua, I guess. It's beautiful and it smells great. I wish you guys could smell this. It's great to have nice neighbors. But if just one of you is inspired enough to go out and walk around your community, take a run, go out and exercise, then I'm happy. So put a comment below if this has inspired you to get outside. Okay? Nobody's playing the grabber machines today. One guy is in there. Here's another gated community. Anybody need any bread from the number 6 toast? Or cauliflower? Here's my turn. Time for me to start running. Bringing it in. Still got my flowers in water in a bag. So I'll walk it in. I love the convenience of Taiwan. It's closed now, but that's a breakfast store, which I've only gone to once, but just making the point, it's like 30 steps from my house. So even though we live in a gated community, our front door faces a road. So we go in through the back normally, and I rarely use the front. I'm glad I don't, because check this out. So if I came out my front door, there's some solicitation. But if I come out my front door, we got these pipes that I could fall over. Evidently somebody's doing some work. Maybe one of my neighbors. And there's freaking trash every day. I used to get so angry at this, but now I really just don't use my front door. So a big resounding you to all these litter bugs. I guess it would happen in any city. This is a city of about 200,000 people. And that's a guy delivering those papers, sticking them in your door handle. If you're viewing from abroad, I guess you can see that, this is concrete jungle. It is sometimes not so nice. There's a gritty underbelly to Taiwan, but there's also a lot of beauty, especially if you get out into the mountains. I hope I can do more videos about that. We're joining the lottery next week for Jade Mountain. There's a lot of COVID right now, so it's probably going to be reduced capacity in the cabin, but hopefully not completely closed. And we're going to link up with JC again, sing some tunes for you guys, and talk about hikes and running. So thank you for watching. Runner's Garden, signing off.